Is that your boy?
Yes, that is my son Cameron.
Why isn't he playing with other children?
He has autism. It gives him some social difficulties.
Oh, I've heard of that. That's like Rain Man, right?
No. It's not. It's a disorder that makes it difficult to socialize and communicate. It affects everyone differently.
I'm sorry to hear that. Is there some kind of medicine that will make him normal?
With some therapy and some help, he'll be just fine. It's a struggle and he'll seem a little different, but he's as normal as he needs to be.
Oh, so it's not so bad then.
Well, no, not every child is so lucky. Some children are never able to speak or live an independent life.
That sounds terrible. Why can't they find a cure?
Well, no one knows what causes autism yet, much less if it can be cured.
What about vaccines? I heard it's vaccines.
There's a lot of news about vaccines going either which way. For the most part, it's been proven that vaccines do not cause autism, but it's entirely possible it triggers something.
So why do you take him out if he's never going to be social?
Because he's human. He has feelings. He has emotions. He cares about people. We cannot just keep him in the basement because he's a little different.
I'm sorry, that's not what I meant. It's just that if he cannot communicate, what is the point?
Well, like anything, it takes practice. Integration is the only way he can learn how to communicate, learn how to be social with people. It also helps him to learn how to deal with sensory overload.
Sensory overload. What is that?
Well, it's as the name implies. When there is too many sounds, lights are too bright, too many smells, or the smell is too strong, if something feels strange or hurts, it can lead to sensory overload. It's kind of like torture. Eventually the child has a meltdown and throws a fit.
Does your son throw fits?
Sometimes.
Isn't it embarrassing when that happens?
It used to be. It can be hard when your child is screaming and other parents look at you, judging you to be a bad parent. You just feel so terrible. But I've learned to ignore that. I know my son is in pain. I know it's not his fault or mine.
Well, I'm glad that my children aren't like that.
Yes, you were lucky. But don't dismiss the good things too quickly.
Good things?
Yes, he has taught me to appreciate my surroundings and to appreciate myself too. I've learned not to take anything for granted and how to accept the differences in others. He's taught me how to love unconditionally as well.
That sounds really nice. So he will grow out of it then?
No, he won't. Autism is for life. What many do not realize is that there are a lot of adults living with autism too. They may be in group homes, or homeless, or working jobs just like you and me. They may seem shy to us, but really they are living with a form of autism called Asperger's.
Adults with autism?
Yes, you might even know some people or work with people that have autism and not even realize it. In fact, they might not realize it either. They might just feel like they're different somehow.
Absolutely fascinating.
Well, thank you for listening. I appreciate you taking the time to learn about autism and my son. With more understanding and acceptance, life will be better for my son and everyone else with autism. That's what I want most of all. Goodbye.